Previously in Malaysia.
Why do you have a fedora?
Help me.
This view is absolutely insane. This is crazy. We have a pretty short trip in Penang. We're only here for today and tomorrow. That was honestly some of the best Malaysian food that I've had. What is this? This is a cappuccino. The view from up here is absolutely insane.
What's happening, bro?
I thought Ipoh was like a rural town. Cliffs are around 500 million years old. We're only 1/3 of the way done with this. Made it.
Whoa, bro.
We're spending 2 weeks in this country, covering 4 different cities with 4 different lifestyles to see whether this truly is a country that you should skip or an underrated gem waiting to be discovered. Welcome to Malaysia. More than a week on the roads of Malaysia and we had reached our final step of the trip, Kuala Lumpur.
3 hours later and we're in Kuala Lumpur. That was a really long drive. My butt hurts a bit.
Kuala Lumpur was also the first city where we were staying with a major hotel group, the Ascot. This hotel has one of the best views in the entire city, but we'll get to that.
This is a nice hotel. We're staying at the Ascot Star Residences. Here's the editing suite for the week. It's amazing.
Forget about the room for a second. The level 99 Sky Park was the highlight.
The view from here is crazy.
This at 9?
This is insane. This is crazy. After spending like a week in the rural parts of Malaysia, I'm really glad to be in Kuala Lumpur. I kind of miss the city life, the noises, and I'm really excited to try the food here. Apparently Kuala Lumpur food actually goes really hard. We're off now to something called Madam Kwan's. I think it's a chain restaurant. I'm not sure. There were a few Madam Kwan's that came up, but it's a recommendation that I've gotten a few times for Malaysia. We're gonna go try it now and see if it lives up to the hype. It's also Saturday night today, so we're gonna be heading out to check out the nightlife. I've heard that Kuala Lumpur has pretty decent nightlife if you know where you're going. So we're gonna suss that out, but let's go get some food first.
Madam Kwan's was a place that a lot of people had recommended. It's a restaurant chain, so you're not exactly getting an authentic and homely feel, but the food was still very tasty. But the best thing on their menu had to be this tea flavored bingsu. This was absolutely insane. I'm a big fan of bingsu, and this was probably one of the best ones I've had.
Can it even be Malaysia weather without it just raining out of the blue? We ate some lunch and now it's just raining outside. It's a light sprinkle now, but you can tell that about like 10 minutes ago it was like pouring. That is insane, holy. I wasn't actually that shocked by the Petronas Towers when I first saw them online, but seeing them in person is completely different. That looks insane.
We explored the streets around the Petronas Towers for a bit before heading home to get ready for the night. It hit nighttime, and so we went up to the level 99 Sky Bar for some drinks. The view from here was absolute insanity.
This is the view for dinner. That's mad, that's mad.
We had some snacks and beer at the hotel bar before deciding to head out to explore the KL nightlife. Here is a quick breakdown of how the nightlife in Kuala Lumpur works. There are 2 main areas for clubs and bars, Trek and Jalan Changkat in Bukit Bintang. Trek is an entertainment street filled with bars and clubs. Think of Bangla Road in Phuket. If you want to spend your night hopping venues, then this place is perfect for that. We went here around 11 PM and it was really dead, but it starts popping off at around 2 to 3 AM. The second option is Jalan Changkat, a street in the main city area of Bukit Bintang. This is more of the backpacker crowd and it's a much rowdier street. Trust me, I had no idea what was happening half the time. We woke up late the next morning, so we grabbed a quick coffee from the machine downstairs, a croissant from the cafe next door, and set out for our next location, the longest go-kart track in Asia.
Welcome to the longest go-kart track in Malaysia, or in Asia. I don't know, it's really long. This is an FIA approved track, which means if you're a Formula 1 driver, you're probably gonna come here to train. This is absolutely insane. And we're gonna be racing here with 20 other people.
There are 2 types of karts at the circuit, a 270cc and a 390cc. But here's the twist. To race in the 390cc karts, you have to qualify for them by getting a lap time of 1 minute and 35 seconds in the 270cc karts. We weren't racing to win, we were racing to get our hands on that 390cc kart.
Race 1 done. We came 4th with a time of about 1 minute 39. I want to qualify for the more powerful kart, which is around 390cc. For that, you need a 1 minute 35 time. So we're gonna go aim for that now. We've got 2 more races to go. Let's see if we can hit 1 minute 35. And also, we spun out only twice. So let's aim for no spin outs.
But just when you start dreaming about your life as an F1 driver, Malaysian weather swoops in to snatch your hopes away.
All right, guys, we were heading out for our second race of the day when Malaysia decided to drop another bomb on us. It is quite literally thunderstorming here. This is the worst rain I've seen in my entire time in Malaysia, and it had to happen today, the day where we became Formula 1 drivers. I was on the path to glory. If I don't have a Formula 1 career, this is why. This is the only reason I stopped.
You know what they say, you can't cry over spoiled milk. So in the middle of the rain, we decide to take some cinematic shots. The biggest pain point for Malaysia is the rain. It's unpredictable, and when it comes, it quite literally destroys your plans. The go-karting track was an hour away, and because of the rain, half our day was wasted.
Today is probably the worst day of rain that I've seen in Malaysia so far. And so with nothing to do and not being able to go outside, we are now scouring the malls and seeing what we can buy in Malaysia. Apparently the shopping scene here is pretty good. We're gonna do this, we're gonna go get some food. We're gonna keep it more chill for today. Welcome to Bukit Bintang. This is the Times Square of Kuala Lumpur. And there are so many people here and there's so much stuff happening. This is the best place to walk right now. We just smashed some of the best Indian food I've had in my life. But with that also comes probably the worst stomach ache I've had in my life. My belly is so big right now, I look like Santa Claus.
If you like buying toys, then Bukit Bintang is home to very, I guess, unique products.
Something about this toy does not seem right. This is the Spider-Man I wanted. This is what I got.
There is no doubt that this is the most lively place in Kuala Lumpur. Spending time in this part of the city is like an activity in itself. You can buy everything here from fake AirPods and random hats to whole ass sugar gliders. Yeah, I have no idea what was happening here. In the middle of Bukit Bintang is the Star Hill, a mall with every single luxury brand, all in one place.
This is one of the craziest shopping streets I've ever seen. It is 10 p.m. right now, and this street has no sign of slowing down. 10 p.m. This is what it looks like. Good morning, everyone. Today, we're off to something called the Genting Highlands. It's like a resort on top of a mountain in Kuala Lumpur. It's crazy. They've got like a casino. They've actually got the only casino in Malaysia. They've got theme parks. There's an indoor theme park, which is around 400,000 square feet. Absolutely massive. We're going here for the entire day. Also hitting up the casino and looking at that, because apparently this casino gives you very good luck. So we're going to test our fortune there. Right now we're just stuck in traffic. We've been following, I think, that truck in this car for like the last 30 minutes. And we've got like 30 to 40 minutes more to go. This has been like an hour-long drive. So I'll see you guys in Genting.
Genting Highlands is located 1,800 meters or 6,000 feet above sea level. Imagine Vegas on top of a mountain in the corner of Asia.
Damn, this place looks nice. We're apparently in like the Vegas of Malaysia. And if you look at it from the outside, you can kind of see why. The check-in process here is so chaotic. There are so many people. The self-check-in systems don't work. Granted, this is a 3-star hotel and the room only cost like $40. It's still like, it's crazy how bad it is.
The rooms in Genting aren't too expensive. You can get a small 3-star studio for around 40 AUD. We weren't going to stay overnight. We just needed a place to drop off our bags and freshen up, and for $40, we can't complain.
This is the indoor theme park. This is absolutely crazy. Like, this is a whole theme park, a whole 400,000 square feet theme park on top of a mountain that is 1,800 meters in the sky. This is absolutely insane. There's so many rides here that you'd see at a normal amusement park, all condensed into this one indoor section. I don't think I've seen anything as cool as this. There's a whole roller coaster in here. Like, how do you fit a whole roller coaster in here? There's also some food to eat here. We're gonna grab a quick bite before we go around and actually explore the rides here. But just first impressions, this is insane. This is the cutest cake I've ever seen in my life. That's not a cake. That is mango pudding. We also have a pineapple cake right here that we're gonna try. Oh!
What?
This is pineapple filling. I gotta try this pudding. Let me try this fat man. Let me turn around. Gully, 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 gully.
Don't go
Work,
to the face,
work,
yeah?
work, 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 work. You see me?
Wait, he's holding his ground.
He's holding his ground, bro. Oh, I got his eye. I got his face. That's a bit disturbing. Whoa.
You can never go wrong with Din Tai Fung. We enjoyed every part of this meal before heading out to explore the indoor theme park. We warmed up with some carnival games, and I gotta say, it wasn't looking too good.
Alright, we got 32 of these rings. Nah, we got one chance. Go, 3, 2, 1. Ah. We suck. We actually suck.
32 rings and we didn't get a single one, so we moved on to the rides. I couldn't get any footage from the rides themselves, but they were all around a 6 out of 10 for thrill level. What I was mostly keen for was this, the horror room.
Ooh, horror house.
It was genuinely pitch black in here, and half the time I have no idea what I was bumping into.
Okay, I can't see anything. Oh! You're back! What?
Yeah, Malaysian horror rooms don't mess around.
Alright, so we couldn't go karting yesterday because of the weather. So we're back at the track. F1 career is back, baby.
I'll wait for my phone call, Ferrari. But until then, let's master the art of archery. The team helps you put on your archery gear, you get a quick breakdown of how it works, and then you're off. Archery is a lot harder than it seems. It's not like the movies. Just setting up one arrow to shoot takes a solid minute. It also doesn't help that I'm uncoordinated. We finished up our time at the theme park with this Formula 1 simulator, and then went out to explore the bars and ultimately the casino. There are quite a few bars in Genting that you can hop around, all of which are located on the top floor of the resort, so you get to enjoy a drink with a view of this mountain city.
How much are we expecting to win at the casino tonight?
Negative 48. $100. 5,000.
Negative 100. I'm coming back to you after the casino. We lost $350 in 4 minutes. We're now drinking depression.
I wasn't able to get any footage from inside the casino because photos and videos are strictly prohibited, but this casino was different to what I had expected. There was no bar, it was a lot quieter than usual, and the minimum buy-ins were pretty high, so there were a lot of high rollers here. Definitely not the place for us.
We're leaving Genting Highlands on a depressing note.
Genting.
Genting. He did not like that. Sad note, we lost $350.
You don't remind me.
With a heavy heart and a hole in our wallets, we caught our taxi and began our journey back to Kuala Lumpur. We had spent the entire day in Genting and it had been a really interesting place, but after the casino, I was just excited to get back to the main city.
Good morning. It is currently like 1 p.m. in the afternoon and we woke up like half an hour ago because we got back from the Genting Highlands at like 2 a.m. and then just kept going. At 5 a.m. went out to get Macca's, came back and passed out, and now we woke up. But today is the final day of Malaysia. We're not gonna waste it by sitting inside. No time to waste today. Let's run it.
After a long night out, the only thing that could revive me was a plate of nasi lemak, so that's exactly what I got. This place is known for perfecting Malaysian dishes, and it lived up to the hype. We were also advised to try out Mon Chinese roti as a snack.
This is one of the most famous roti treats that you can buy in Kuala Lumpur. I've seen this in like every food vlog. Cheers. There's like a meat pie. That's very good. And it's only 5 ringgit, which is like $1 AUD.
We fueled up with food, hopped into the taxi, and it was time to head off to another iconic site in Malaysia.
Guys, I finally found my real family. Look at Stevenson. Welcome to the Batu Caves. Finally, we're at the most iconic site in Kuala Lumpur. It only took like 4 or 5 days to get here, but we're finally here. I don't know exactly where to go. There's a lot of monkeys here. There's some peacocks here. I don't know where the actual cave is though. This is over 200 steps to get all the way to the main cave. And we're gonna start over here. I'm proud to say we've successfully climbed 25 steps and I'm about to reach breaking point. Fitness is passion. That looks insane. Holy crap. This is so cool. Wow, that is absolutely insane. That looks so crazy.
Our time at the Batu Caves concluded the main tourist areas we needed to visit in Malaysia. Our flight was super early the next morning, so for the remainder of the day, we just relaxed and explored the city. We ended the night at 3 AM where we sat at the rooftop pool and enjoyed the view of the Petronas Towers. Malaysia had been such an interesting experience. When I told everyone in Sydney that I'm going to be spending around 2 weeks here, they thought I was crazy. Everyone had the same thing to say: 2 weeks is too long, you're gonna get bored. Well, 2 weeks and 4 videos later, the Malaysia series has come to an end, and here is my verdict. I think Malaysia is often overshadowed by its neighboring countries because it doesn't try as hard to attract tourists, but this means that you get a much more authentic experience. In places like Thailand, interactions feel less personal and more touristy, but in Malaysia, there's a lot more authenticity, and not just in the people, but also in the places that you visit. The beauty of Langkawi was undiscovered, the food place in Penang had deep-rooted history, Ipoh's caves were absolutely stunning, and the city of Kuala Lumpur is an incredibly underrated concrete jungle. Malaysia might not be the place for you if you're looking for a touristy style holiday, because honestly, it doesn't really cater to that. But if you enjoy adventure where you're in charge of your exploration and you want to explore underrated destinations, whether that be a cave in the mountains or a hike situated meters above a hidden temple, then Malaysia is for you. So, if you take anything away from this series, it's this: don't sleep in Malaysia, it'll surprise you a lot more than you think.